It's 5:30 a.m, nice and early, and today we're going to be doing a long drive in the Model 3. I've got to go visit a client very far away, and I thought it'd be a good test to see how far the Tesla Model 3 long range can do. This is 3 years old now, I've had it for a long time, and we've done about 38,000 miles in this car. So how's the battery held up after that amount of time and that many miles? We're about to find out today, pending we get there. So set off at 100%, and it's roughly 140 miles each way. So one, I should be able to do it in a single journey without charging, and two, let's see what obviously the claim figure of this car, I think with 340 miles, 280 should be doable, but that was probably new. So let's see if it can actually do it 3 years old with that many miles on. I'll tune in a few more times throughout the day and see how we're doing. But for now, we've currently done 7 mile and we're on 98%. So let's see. Temperature's just set at a comfortable 20 degrees. I ain't gonna be doing like, you know, music off and everything like that. It's just gonna be as I drive it. If I need to charge, I need to charge. It's not the end of the world, but I'm hoping it'll actually do it on full charge. So let's see how it goes. So we're about halfway into the journey now, maybe about an hour and a half, something like that. We're doing 75 mile. A bit of a slow start, to be honest, with the traffic and the temperature speed now, but making decent progress. Interestingly enough, I've got 76% battery doing a quarter of the full journey. And it says I'm going to arrive at 50%, which means it will bang on do 280 at this rate. I am a little apprehensive though, because the motorway stops soon and I've got to do about an hour and 20 minutes through countryside roads instead. I need to make sure I don't have a lead foot, because I tend to when it's nice roads, but to be honest the weather is absolutely terrible. You can see my white blades actually in the reflection. Yeah, terrible. Comfort wise, like I say, it's been an hour and a half now, and to be perfectly honest, I'm just as comfy as I was when I was sat in it. Visibility is still great, even in like heavy rain and stuff, so you don't actually feel like, I don't know, it just feels normal, even if it's in bad weather. The only thing that is a bit annoying, and I've mentioned this before, it's the automatic cruise control. It wants to brake really early. It's always like, it says 2 cars, it's not, it's far sooner. Probably talking like, I don't know, 3 or 4 to be honest. So well, that needs to change. That's the only main thing really. Other than that, yeah, comfortable, great, 20 degrees in here, and we'll reconvene in a bit. So just got to my destination and I'm on 49%. So that's going to be tough getting home, but we'll see if we actually make it home. I'm going to push on, I'm not going to try charge. Obviously, it said originally I was going to land here with 56%, but I got it with 49. Don't know, let's see what happens. So I'm going to, like I say, I'm going to try to get home on what I've got. I'm not going to try charge, and we'll see where we end up. That was a very, very long day. So it's 4:30 now, so heading back home now, but weirdly the car's gained an extra percent. I don't know how that's happened, so I'm at 50% off 40. I think it was 48 actually before. Anyway, back at 50%. Don't know, no solo charging, I think it just is what it is. So we'll see if we get home, because technically we should be able to, and I'm going to try push it as well. So we'll see where we go. If it gets 10% and it's like you should be doing 12% to get home, then I'll start throttling back like the aircon and stuff to try help out. But for now, I'm just going to hit the road and see what happens. So the car's saying I'm actually going to arrive on -5%. Now, I would have pushed it if it was like -1 or -2, but I've got an hour and 20 minutes to go and 80 miles left. And what I'm worried about is that's slowly been creeping up. At first it was obviously 0, then it was -1, -2, I thought I'll still make it. -3 I was a bit like, -4 I was like, I'm pulling out, and then and -5, I just don't think it's doable, to be perfectly honest. So what I'm going to do is go as far as I can and just see if I start to recoup. This, where I've been doing all this past 2 hours of driving or so, there's been a lot of country lanes and stuff, so it's up and down hilly, it's in the Lake District, so yeah, thinking that might have had a massive effect, and I haven't been conservative at all really. But when I'm on the motorway, I'm going to set the speed limit to maybe 65, just so I can try and recoup some of them in miles, because I'm not going to make it this rate. Problem is, I don't want to stop. It's been a long day. It's been well over 12 hours now, so we'll see how we get on. But I don't think this car can do anywhere near its claimed figure anymore. So that is we'll see what the actual numbers say, but at the minute it doesn't look likely. So I've decided to push on. It says -1% until I get to my house where I've got to charge it. I'm on 8% and I've got 25 miles left to go. If my math is correct, I've got to do at least 3 miles a kilowatt, okay? So I think I've got it, I don't know. Let's see. So I was about 4 miles away from the house and it was saying I was going to arrive there on 0%. The problem is, it's been a long day and I just don't want to risk it. So I've decided to just charge in like a local Tesco, get 2% and just get home safely, because I'm just not willing to wait here any longer. Oh, I actually made it home with 4% battery remaining. It says 3.5 on there, but we'll take it, whatever. I only put 2% on that charge when I charged. So I would have got home with 1.5%, yet the car was telling me originally I would have been home with -2 or whatever it was. The problem is that I knew from the range I had, I would have been fine. When the car is telling you, you are not going to make it, you're not going to make it, you start doubting, and obviously there's a big hill up to where I live as well. And I was thinking, what if I get to the bottom of the hill and it conks out like halfway up? So I bottled it. I shouldn't have been a little bitch and I should have just got it done. But it's one of them. Overall, I'll put up on screen what the car actually did. And I'll also work out how much range I had left on data based on what my miles per kilowatt was and how much kilowatts I had left. I think when I pulled up, I think I had 6 kilowatts left, which this is running at least 3 kilowatts per mile. Sorry, at least 3 miles per kilowatt, which in that sense, okay, it should have done 18 more miles and I only had 5 to go. So I probably should have just went with my own brain instead of listening to the computer. But obviously it's late, I'm tired, it's 8 o'clock in the evening right now, and I've been up since 5 o'clock this morning, and I've been a solid day. So I think I made the right decision for safety wise, but the little bitch in me now is like shouting at me, thinking you could have just made it home, no problem. Anyway, I'm going to whack it on charge now. I'm going to put it on straight away. Normally I wait till obviously my overnight tariff, but I don't like leaving it this low. I don't think it's probably good for the car. So we'll charge it. But overall, yeah, I mean, the drive was comfortable, no problem at all with that. I didn't really have range anxiety. I passed the last charger that I knew. It was just like when I got 5 miles from my house, I thought, and I seen there was a local Tesco with a pod point charger. I thought, I'm gonna have to just do it just to be safe, because I just thought if I have to wait an hour for the AA, I just can't be arsed doing that. So yeah, I was a little bitch, I guess. But overall, yeah, I think it obviously doesn't do its claim range, but then again, I was in aggressive drive mode the entire time. Call it a day there. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next vid.